Stop! Now I know what you're thinking. No videos for 6.5 days? Mr. 789, surely you mustn't be enjoying casting anymore. Well, no, here's the thing, folks. It's what I was born to do. It's what I was destined to do. I will never stop casting, folks. No matter what difficulties I face, I was bred for this. So bad. That was so bad. Hello everybody, it is me! It is Mr. 789 here on this glorious day of September 29th, 2017. Didn't even have to look at the camera or the little date at the bottom right hand corner of my screen to know that. Back to you with a PVT to do at least something good to your day. Spawning in the top left hand corner of Odyssey, representing our red Terran player, folks. Give it up for Otown. A regular viewer on this channel and a very regular submitter as well. And, oh, I had it right the first time. Spawning in the bottom right hand position. Spawning as a blue Protoss opponent. Give it up for Albatross. Who, I really want to call it Albatross, but out of respect for my race, I guess I'll just go ahead and refrain. Now, this guy, let me tell you about Albatross. Quick story about Albatross. This guy takes Nexus first to a whole new level. Look at that, not even a probe. I think that's actually the fastest Nexus you can ever get, like 37 seconds? Or 47, not quite certain. I wasn't really looking at the time. I was too busy thinking about how horrible the pun was at the beginning of this video. Not even the horrible good kind of way, just absolutely atrocious. Like, it's like watching the dogs just, like, you know. You can tell I'm rusty, folks. But that is no excuse for poor content. Trust me, one more joke like that, and this channel is toast. Oh my god, it's just a joke, no! Ah, why'd you do that? Let me go ahead. Oh, I know what? I actually know what happened. Let me fix it. Okay, it's fixed. Nexus first against the double barracks. So generally, I would say Otown would be in a great position here. Yeah, let's talk about the game for just a little bit, because that's what we are coming here to do, and that's why we are actually playing this game in the first place. Now, Albatross kind of playing a little bit of the Heart of a Swarm kind of style. He goes Nexus first into a forge, into a gateway, gonna go ahead and get a cannon at the front. It's not a tight wall off, but this cannon is at least gonna deter any Reapers from jumping on into his natural. Let's just hope Otown doesn't know about the sneaky little Reaper jumping base over here to go ahead and harass Albatross's mineral line. Altreus's. We'll just go ahead and call it the mineral line of Altreus. Sometimes long-handed versions of things are better than short-handed versions of things. Like saying Altreuses isn't really as good as saying of Altreus. That's just what I'm gonna come across. That's what I'm gonna stick with. That's my theory. Now, two cannons actually. One actually in the main mineral line for Altreus. And alright, so now you know how I said Albatross wisely didn't wall himself off completely? Yeah, so we just did that with another pylon. So, a couple of things about Albatross Altreus' strategy is that I highly disapprove of it. And I know my approval doesn't mean anything to Albatross, right? Like if I go, damn you Protoss players with your full wall-offs and your open photon cannon styles and whatever. Like, nobody's gonna care about that, especially this Protoss guy. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Seems to have a very defined strategy behind this, but I do worry. I do worry, because this lonely single photon cannon, oh boy, he's going to have to face the full might of the Terran army. Look at that, no gateway unit started, not even warp gate. A Stargate is beginning, but like, if Marines, Weathermines, siege tanks, Liberators, battle cruisers come, whatever comes photon cannon's way, I mean, it's going to be his grief to deal with. So, that is one lonely photon cannon. We're going to go ahead, I'm going to think of a name of it. I think it deserves a name. I can't really think of a name right now because I'm bad at naming things because I never had a son, but you know, whatever. We'll come back to it when we come back to it. Now, Otown, meanwhile, let's check out his strategy. Ooh, I like that little mineral line in the Widow Mine. Widow Mine in the mineral line. In the natural main mineral line, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna go ahead and catch any sneaky oracles that may come out of the Stargate for Altreus. And, oh, I misspoke. It is not indeed a full wall, so this cannon is not the full savior of Altria. So now Otown could just run him through, stem on past the cannon, and go into the main base, where he'll be meted by another cannon. Impeccable defense planning for my friend Albatross. What a man. Already starting void ray production. Wowzers. Now, Albatross is not a fool. He knows that he needs to keep cannon morale high this game, because I have a distinct feeling that throughout the course of this game, he's gonna rely on these two cannons a lot. These cannons are gonna be the bread and butter of his defense, so he better as well make a friend for it. First void ray has finished on up, and already a fleet beacon. Well, I've seen it all, folks. I've seen it all. Except for Otown's side of the base. I haven't seen that yet. So now we're watching Otown's side of the base, and now we have indeed seen it all. Getting a bunch of Marines here, actually. Stem is almost finished on up, as well as 2 medevacs. I'm guessing he wants to move out with 2 medevacs in Stem. And, you know, it's a very good timing to hit. It's obviously actually pretty damn refined. Look at that. 16 Marines on the daughter nose. Otown representing the Terran race pretty damn well this game, I would say. Pretty damn well. Medevac's gonna go ahead and move across the map. You think the Marines gonna watch something while they're in the medevacs? Like, it just seems a little boring to just be flying around, just waiting to get, you know, expunged out from the medevac. I don't know, maybe just like one copy of Matilda's House of Pain or something like that. I know it's not ideal, but at least give the guys a little bit of entertainment before they're about to drop into the wrath of the one cannon defense by Albatross. 2 void rays too. I'm guessing this could end up pretty ugly. Speaking of pretty ugly, Albatross, you don't really have any idea this is happening, do you? No, he doesn't know that anything on the map is actually happening at all. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. When is he gonna move in? The suspense is actually killing me, folks. Not even metaphorically. Seriously. Please, Otown. I mean, as far as Otown knows, he doesn't even know there's a base here. And now he figured it out. The stem on board. And the probes immediately get to massacring. That's the wrong button. I forgot how to do this. 4 workers killed already. But a Tempest! And Void Race out. Marines, you can stand and you can fight. And no, they just boost on off, content with a couple of worker kills. I mean, I don't know about if you've ever seen Marines fighting Void Rays, but it's literally the least fairest fight I've ever seen in the history of anything. Now, let's see what Albatross is getting from this fleet beacon, because I sure as hell don't endorse this. Let's see what he's doing. He's getting Void Rays, a Tempest, a Carrier, a Partridge, and he's just getting everything, guys. Just getting everything. He hasn't fixed the saturation just yet. Each one of these mineral fields has like 20 probes on it, so I mean, I know it looks good, but trust me, it's not. So he's gonna go ahead, send a couple of probes over to the main base. I guess baby steps, Albatross, baby steps. And Otown, what is he doing with these Marines? Just gonna go ahead and romp around, checking that gold base. Good job. I mean, if he sees that fleet beacon, which I'm pretty certain he didn't, but you know, with the sound the Tempest makes, is kind of hard to miss. So I'm pretty sure that he knows that there's a fleet beacon out on the map. So what is Otown's response to this? He's just pumping out those Marines, maybe a couple of Marauders. I can respect the Marauder choice. Maybe take down some of the ground supporting units like pylons and cannons, more likely, with cannons as well. Speaking of cannons, oh boy, do I have bad news for you guys. There is a Sea Snake and Marauder in front of it. Look at that. They're almost perfectly right in front of each other. What nefarious things are those guys up to? I don't know. I'm not one to judge Marauder T-Sync relationships, and I certainly don't want to be the defining factor in between it. Looks as though, ooh, T-Sync actually is in range of the cannon. Is it going to take it out? No! Yes, he does save it. Oh my gosh, Albatross with his Sky Toss strategies manages to repel the attacks of Otown, but a big drop coming on into the natural base. But his army's all spread apart. Not what you want to do against the Sky Toss kind of play. And Otown is going to go ahead and get cleaned up over here. Meanwhile, his third base is up and running. Not a Notebook Man just yet, but Otown is spending his money. Was Albatross actually? Oh my gosh, he's making it rain in Mineral Land. 2,200 minerals, 300 gas. I mean, if he doesn't spend his money soon, I have a distinct feeling he might just be toast. I promise I'll stop doing that and actually catch the game. Otown, gonna go ahead. Now it's gonna be super annoying because I have like a mouthful of bread. I'm trying to talk about StarCraft. It's okay. We are innovators if anything. Now, Siege Tank of Otown is gonna go ahead and do some damage to this mineral line. Taking out a lot of probes so far. 6 more going off in that attack. Meanwhile, this carrier is not happy about the presence of these medevacs. Says shoo, 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 shoo. And shoo, shoo does O-Town do. Now, he is getting another Stargate to help spend his money. He's going for this mass carrier kind of style. And when you talk about mass carrier kind of styles, you talk about Neeb on Acolyte. You talk about Bronze Leaguers against Bronze Leaguers. You talk about balance forums. You talk about a lot of things when it comes to massing carriers versus Terran. It's either going to work spectacularly, or it's going to fail miserably, depending on how the Terran responds to it. 8 Marines at a time with 3-3 on the way. Actually, a pretty damn good response to mass carriers, if I say so myself. Otown is slipping up a little bit on that macro front, but he does have a lot of barracks to spend his money with, and I'm fairly confident that he can go ahead and get it done, expanding more and more, outpacing Altrius thus far. Oh my gosh, look at that. Business in the front. Hang on. Look at this pylon one. I want to kind of... Okay, so business in the front. Party in the back. Look at that defense, folks. Actually not that impressive, but it's still looking pretty good. It's nice, it's neat, it's orderly. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I make anything to do with bases, it's always like not as orderly as Albatross here. Like Albatross. Oh. It only counts as 1 kill. Now we know. Albatross, interestingly enough, he has a decent amount of order to his bases. Look at that. Pylons in lines, like they're parallel to each other, and there's all this in one place, and it's like 3 lines here. I mean, looks pretty good. When I build a base, like, honestly, it's just like, it's a mindset of only having 2 seconds to put down your buildings and then get the hell off to something else. So, like, this pylon would be over here. This pylon, for me, it would be, like, over there. I don't know, 3 of my Stargates would be here. I'd be making Tempest. Like, my bases are pretty damn disorganized. I don't know about you, but Albatross definitely got me beat in that department. Considering he does have a fleet beacon, I would love to see a mama ship, actually. I mean, he only has, like, what, 5? No. He has actually a decent amount of minerals. A mama ship is, you know, very strong. It represents a lot of health and a lot of powerful abilities, like cloaking, recall, etc., etc. Now, Albatross is moving on through, fighting under overcharge and void rays and carriers, not doing anything to break that position, and Albatross repels the attack. I'm curious to see the resources lost here. That's a not good thing. That's a not good thing for Otown. 4,224 minerals to 2,020 minerals. As you can tell, he's lost almost twice as much. Look at this. This guy's only lost a Void Ray and a couple of mineral units, right? The only guys he's lost were in Void Rays, whereas Otown, 7 medevacs, 2 Marauders, 3 siege tanks, and 50. You can count. He lost a lot. He lost a lot, folks. He's not taking good engagements, and now I think the Sky Toss style is getting a little bit out of control, and Otown has to kind of accept that he may very well be in a bad position. Now, even with these units getting found over here, it is going to be a little bit painful. Losing a couple of Void Rays, but Otown is going to go ahead and lose his whole army in return. Oh, no, Town. So bad. Oh, no, Town. What are you going to do? Oh, this one little fly buzzing around that siege tank doesn't actually take it on out, and now Albatross has had enough. He's moving on out. Otown, however, his one saving grace, the one thing keeping him in this game, is their urban sprawl of Terran development. Look at that, folks. Oh my gosh, you could almost start a social movement over it. He does have 2 armories here. I think he already has armories in his main base, right? Yeah, he has an army over here. I guess he just wanted 2 over here because get upgrades in the face of danger, I guess? Yes, I guess. Now, Otown, is he going to build a direct response to this? It seems as though he is. Vehicle weapons, ship plating. I'm not a Terran. These are probably ship mechanical upgrades. That is what I at least know is being made. Right now, the Viking count is at 8, and the carrier count is at 10. That's some bad juju mathematics for our friend Otown, and Albatross knows it. He may not have that big machine economy that Otown has, but you know what? He's spending his money, he's getting his carriers, and now the Golden Armada is completed. And I fear for the life of Otown. This base almost certainly forfeit now. Otown, what are you going to do? This small poultry force is gonna kill that? Don't think so. So, what is he going to do? It looks as though he's just gonna move across the map. I guess he wants to go ahead and try and take out a couple of bases. Maybe we start a base race. Maybe he's gonna start a base race. I graduated 1st grade, guys, don't worry. At least I'm pretty sure. I may have read my way through first grade, but I'm pretty sure that Otown is gonna go ahead and try and base race. But look at this, you can't really base race when the army's back at home. That's just an engagement, not a base race. Now let's see what Otown is gonna do. He's gonna go and load up all 4 medevacs full of Marines, and gonna go and support them with Vikings and drop the main base. And Ares says, "Oh no, you found my cannons!" And gonna go ahead and take them on out. Meanwhile, what is Albatross going to do? Just gonna go ahead and head on back home. I would have loved to see a recall used there, actually, before it was too late. And ooh, Marines gonna go ahead and catch a couple of carriers. This is exactly what you need to be doing. Catch them out one by one. Protoss must make mistakes prepared to win this game. And it looks as though Ares is doing just that. Losing 3 carriers like that is never a good sign. Now the Tempests are beginning to chip away at the Vikings. Almost certainly they will all go down. And Albatross, what are you to do? I mean, Otown, what are you to do? Vikings have cleaned on up, zapping these medevacs away, and Otown boost on out, but he is taking the map. It is 4 bases to 7. How are you going to contest that as our friend Albatross? And the one answer is move across the map. Move, bitch! Get out the bases and get the other bases and kill those. Now, Otown is going to go ahead and drop this in the gold base, it seems. Yeah, that's a lot of medevacs. They're not trying to say hi, folks. They aren't going to play patty cake with this bad boy. No. They're not going to go. Almost said something bad, did not. I stopped myself. I have a great amount of pressure in the world. Now, Otown is going to go ahead and take out this base over here. Meanwhile, he does move on forward over here to this natural base location, gunning down all the interceptors. If he was paying attention, he could probably pick himself off a couple of carriers for freezies. Not going to be the case, though. He decides to load on up, and meanwhile, the probes are on the offensive. Albatross, go and get him. Go and kill the hell out of Otown, but it looks as though your Golden Armada has already got you covered on that front. So many interceptors, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Okay, we talked about it, 98. 98 interceptors, 4 Tempests, and a Mama Ship 4. I don't see Albatross winning this game, or losing this game, rather. I mean, the one way you lose this game is by process of elimination. And when we say that in StarCraft terms, we mean this. We mean your buildings get destroyed. We mean your stuff is getting killed. And when you have no more building stuffs left, well, you kind of just lose the game at that point. But I don't think that's going to be the case this time, folks. Look at this. Otown losing so many of his bases. Albatross expanding to the bottom left-hand corner and the top right-hand corner, knowing what it takes to win this game. He is going to have to watch out, though. Interceptors are free units, as the forums may have you believe otherwise. No, they cost money. I swear to you, they cost money. They cost 10 minerals per interceptor, and honestly, 300. Yeah, see, he had 500 minerals just a second ago. Now he's down to 300. That would have mine. I bet just go like 5 interceptors. That's like 50 minerals, right? That's a lot. Look at this. Mineral bank is already getting depleted for our friend Albatross. Doesn't have an observer either, so these widow mines can get some big shots of. Oh no! Go back! Okay, if these widow mines can get some, if it can just decide it's time to shoot something, there we go. You can get some big shots off. It could be actually almost a win for Otown. If he just kills all the interceptors, I guess he technically wins. Especially if Albatross isn't mining. And look at that. Oh my god, place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. He thought cockfighting was great. Oh Jesus, have I got the replacement for you. So it's kind of one-sided. So they do find this base, but SCPs are gonna take it out, funnily enough. And Otown's Reign of Terror is never ending, it seems. Gonna go ahead and take out, should probably focus on the Western Terror. There you go. All the SCPs, all the humanity. What is Otown left doing? His SCVs are going to go ahead and try and kill this base off. Otown is going to go ahead and kill these. And actually, this may be a powerful army, but you know what? Sometimes in StarCraft, you don't fight the armies. You fight the buildings, because buildings don't fight back. And look at this. Otown is going to go ahead and take out this nexus over here. What other structures left? At this point, he has one more nexus, one more pylon, and one more simulator. This nexus is actually getting dangerously low to both of the workers. Getting some serious hurt onto that nexus. Whew. I shudder to think what would happen if those guys didn't have drills. And maybe just like tiny-ish guns. I guess those would be called Marines, huh? Anyways, this is our friend Albatross is taking down so many of the structures. There's one CC in the lower left and one in the bottom right. Otown, what are your units? You have 28 Marines, 7 medevacs, and 2 mines that... Okay, they're never gonna do anything. Alright, gotcha. Let's see. What is he going to do? Albatross wants to go ahead and try and take out every single building for Otown. Here's the mistake sometimes people make, right? Is that they press F2 and they don't press anything else the entire game. Don't get me wrong, F2 is a super valuable tool. I in no way am saying don't use it, but I am saying there's a time and there's a place. And right now, if you leave half your army at home and half your army out to kill stuff, and even keep your mothership core there too, I mean, I highly doubt that you will ever lose this game. Because look at the army split, 46 of Marines to 110 of carriers. It's very simple mathematics at this point, folks. Very simple mathematics. And actually, speaking of very simple mathematics, Otown, if you're not here, you must be there, says Otown, and goes ahead and takes out that Nexus. Is he actually going to win this game? No. No, 3 pylons left. Certainly. Do I want to cast? Oh, we're gonna have to wait and see. Certainly, Albatross is gonna go ahead and leave something with his buildings. He can't just throw this. He doesn't have any more workers. Well, he has 2, but he doesn't have enough for a Nexus, so he can still win this game. Especially since he has flying units. He just can't get any more minerals ever again. He can't eat his pylon for minerals. It's not like Scourge, but for army. And look at this. His army just getting pulled this way and that. Otown exploding. This means mobility. The mobility of his Terran army. Medevacs, dropships, Marines, STEM, all of these things are not known for being notoriously slow. Albatross, he does see the Medevacs moving on forward to the natural base location. Are they going to go ahead and try and just YOLO it down? They do indeed. He drops all the Marines. Is it going to target fire? He cannot focus on those interceptors. Gonna go ahead. One pylon is going to get focused down. How about the other one? No, lift though. You're only going to go ahead and get the one. And yes, one pylon does go down for 2 Medevacs full of Marines. Otown, you have 6 army left. And most of it is that Medevac. Where's the rest? 2 Widowmine. No! Okay, so there's 2 Widowmines left. 2 Widowmines left and a Medevac with no Marines. Okay. Otown is not horribly supply blocked like our friend Albatross. No, he's not rocking at 111 out of 8. He can still make Marines. Come on. Come on, Otown. Just make a bunch of Marines, load them into the Medevac, and snipe that last pylon. Look at that. Already putting some lines over here. Just wishing, praying beyond all belief, beyond all hope that they could eventually do something to this pylon. But to no avail. And now the big throbbing Crocodile army is going to go ahead and say hello there to our friend Otown. Otown has mined enough minerals though. He has the barracks. He has the production. He just needs to be able to spend that money. Now Otown is going to go ahead and be on a direct collision course with this army. These Medevacs have to load up these Marines and get the hell on out. There's only 1 pylon left. That is the last pylon. The one... God! Damn it, Otown! No! Oh my gosh, 1 pylon! Otown, you had it all! You had it all! You had 1 job! You had 1 job! Don't look at the army! Go across the map and you blew it! The workers, the revolt of the people! Otown with the premature GG! Is he gonna get it? I think so. Oh my gosh, is this gonna happen? Otown, did you pull it off? Oh, it's getting low. 40 health points, 30. There's no recall. What? How is he still playing? Oh, he had a pylon in production. Oh my gosh, this is so much more exciting than I thought it was going to be. Oh my gosh. All right, 1 pylon left. Now we know that's exactly how much hope Otown has to kill this. He has 1 pylon. Exactly 1. No more, no fewer. Otown says, are you serious? I'm dead serious. I am dead serious. Let's hope my nice warm hot tea will help me get into minute 23 of this match and can help me understand Otown's ability to win this game. Ugh. I waited too long. More like coldest tea in Boston, say. Alright. First SCV. Killed the hell out of it. Second SCV. Killed the hell out of it. Otown, if he can get 60 supply of Marines, he can probably just focus it down if he can even see it. I think the strategy here from Albatross is to make sure that he can't even see the pylon. I think this is one of the rare situations actually where Otown needs to use his camera angles in order to win the game. Jeez, and right. Otown, what are you gonna do? He actually only has 1,289 minerals. Don't do that! Don't do that! Otown, don't do it! Is it? No, maybe he's just messing. Oh. No, okay, so I guess. But why there? Why there? Why not Why not here? Why not there? Why? Okay, I see. He's coming across. But why here out of all places? I guess he wants to protect his production, but why not just? This is literally the worst spot on the map to do it. It's the only spot on the map where he is completely mined out of everything. And he put a base and missile turrets there. Literally, put it right here, and that would be 50 trillion times better. Oh, Chow. Oh, for the love of God. Let's see. What's his plan? He's gonna finish that command center. Can you imagine his fate? Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he just thinks there's minerals over here, and when he finishes, he's gonna be like, oh no, guys. I think we made a mistake. Like, oh my God. There's nothing left. Oh my goodness, Otown. Otown. So I think Albatross has cracked the Fibonacci sequence over here. You keep half your army, you keep 3/4 of your army back home, and you send out like a small platoon to go ahead and wipe the map with him. However, there's a lot of missile turrets here. And yeah, Otown, I think he finally realized, like, oh my God, there's no minerals here. Whoa. And now he's just gonna have to float on off, maybe go to this space, pack up your missile turrets and move across the west, I guess. Send your wagons east, as it were. I mean, like, as you can see, Albatross has literally no idea what the hell Otown is doing. To be fair, I have literally no idea what the hell Otown is doing. He's making more missile turrets, so I guess that's something. Maybe he wants a long-distance mine from the singular mineral patch here. I'm trying to think how this is a good idea. I swear to you I am. I swear I am. SCB moving across the map. I'm not quite certain what it's doing over there. Maybe super hidden secret ninja base. I think this is going to take a long time if we were to wait on through. So let's just go ahead and yep. See? Oh, they're rotating faster. Now, Albatross rotating across the map. Yep, I think he's doing exactly what we thought. He's gonna check every single base. Oh my goodness. Mama Ship Corps is gonna go ahead and help him search as well, taking out peripheral SCVs, and look at that. Long distance mining has begun. For Otown, so he is making money. Otown says this is awkward. Dude, Albatross, strong but silent type, not entertaining this verbal shenanigans of Otown. Now, I think the cat's finally out of the bag here. Am I at normal speed? Yeah, that looks normal. Alright. Music changes to match the theme. Now these Marines, they have nowhere to go but out. Otown, what am I? Ah, that's not bad for Albatross at all. Albatross is gonna run into, oh my gosh, the nightmare. He made the Blink DT strategy work. Otown, so he has a couple of Marines. We're gonna say that's around 8. Why do I have to say that? I can just look. Yes, 12. Yes, 12 Marines. Can they kill this pylon quick enough? 400 health points. Without being gunned down. Let's take a look at the upgrade. It's +2/+2. And stim and combat shields. He already wasted one stim. That stim could cost him the game. And looks as though he's just kind of pinned in his main base. And there he goes. I think he's finally deciding to move it on out. Don't know why he's necessarily stemming the Marine forward. But let's hope it works. He's moving on down. Gonna go ahead and pick off a Mama Ship Corps. I think that's what happened there. Yep, pick up the Mama Ship Corps. Just gonna go ahead and repel this Cactus army. This is actually just going to take 50 years. You gotta kind of feel for Otown though. I mean, oh yeah, yes I am. Kind of a crummy situation to be in. And the game will actually end. He's gonna. He's going for the tie! Oh my gosh, Otown is going. Yeah, he's not gonna get the tie. Albatross moves in, kills one missile turret, and backs on out. You know what, actually? Tempest outrange missile turrets by actually quite a lot. So I'm pretty sure Albatross can just slowly pick away at this, never let it tie. Okay, if you want to talk about ways to lose a game, one way is clumping up your army when you have no detection and just put them down on the map. Now, I think Albatross has, again, cracked the Fibonacci code for the second time this game. Gonna go ahead and start picking away at Otown with these Tempests, and it's just looking like the slowest, most incredibly, painfully stats I have ever seen in my entire life. Marines have nowhere to go. They are stuck. They are pinned in the main base. This is just... I think this is a pretty good example of what the hell kind of games you can play in these sort of spheres. Because this never happens in, you know, higher level games, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Never mind. This never happens. You gotta have cool games like this when you get into Silver League and stuff like that. And I think that is a truly beautiful thing. Now, speaking of beautiful things, Otown, he's gonna go ahead and stim for it, and he doesn't go for it. Just GG's. I think that's it. I think Otown has had enough. He says, come and get me. Gonna go ahead and... Oh! Oh, almost killed it. And I think that's it, actually. Dude, if Otown, maybe if he didn't stim those Marines too much, maybe if he had that extra health, maybe he could have gotten it, but... I don't know. Oh, man. Let's take a look at that. Let's quickly take a look at those special tactics that he just employed. Look at that. Gonna go ahead, draws the caterers out of position with the command center. These Marines are around half health, by the way. They don't have 732 health, I promise. 25 health on these Marines. And now they're gonna make their move right around now. Move on forward. Gonna go ahead and focus it on down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, 65 more. I mean, I think he actually could have won that if he just didn't stim his Marines too much. However, folks, this is a pretty cruel way to get back into StarCraft after such a break. But unfortunately, GG has to be called. Well played, this Otown. Making him kill all of his buildings. Kind of a dick move. Kind of a little bit of a dick move, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and get them all. And Albatross is victorious. Dude, Pylo MVP. Look at that kid. 10,000 hit points? Oh yeah, Otown wasn't even close. Wow. Lots of ways that game could have gone. I would not have expected down to the wire base trade. Just initially looking at that game and the two armies, but you know what? Otown really displayed how nimble and strong the Terran Force can actually be at times, and the Protoss, unfortunately, not being able to split his army well enough, very practically lost this game when it seemed very won indeed. But you know what? Otown shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's the story of StarCraft. You almost had him, but thank you so much for playing. And you folks, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw and what you heard here today, you can go ahead and subscribe down below, or leave a comment if you are so inclined to do so, and I'll be certain to get back to you on that. If you want me to cast one of your replays like this, go ahead and send it to Mr789 at outlook.com, and I'll be sure to take a look at it for you. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my god, it's good to be back. Little rusty, I know, little rusty. We're just gonna slowly work that off over the course of I don't know why this means work off rust. Sexually repressed. Gonna go ahead and say goodbye to you folks now before I make a fool of myself. So thank you so much for watching, folks, and remember, above all else, that the internet could always use some more heroes.
Hydras to deal so much damage.
Yeah, he has two Infestors as well. This is going to be wild. If he can get the Hydras, that's all he needs to do. Just blow those up.
Oh my god!
There are so many Baneling landmines right now, Tasteless.
Oh! Oh! Absolutely sick. And the Mutas will clean up everything else. I got the sickest nerve.